So we're here. It is definitely feels like fall. We got our Halloween decorations up. We just had a great meal from Rocco's. Shawsheen Tech's captains and as well as another senior and their starting quarterback are all in here. So we have senior captain Dyllon Pratt, wide receiver, defensive back. We've got senior running back Jake Banda, running back, linebacker too. And then senior quarterback Adam Caruso, who, because of the position he's playing, doesn't get to enjoy defense. But thank you guys for joining us tonight. How are you guys feeling?
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's been a absolute blast to get to cover you guys this year. You know, I can't say that we've been rocking with you guys from the beginning because my hat's off to Beyond Podcast. He's been with you guys since forever. But we're glad that we can tag along this year. Just how are you guys feeling so far? You're 2-0, and I feel like even coming off of the undefeated season and state title, that there were different people in the sporting world that picked you guys would lose each of those first two games. And you guys made kind of statements in each in different ways. The Bedford game, you guys come back after being down. Bedford has a Division I commit on their team. And then Linfield, the last team to beat Shawsheen Tech at home, on your guys' home turf, you guys just absolutely from start to finish dominated that game. How are you guys feeling about the team right now?
Yeah, definitely feeling good. We're off to a hot start. As you said, we're always the underdogs. I think that we're just going to stay humble and confident.
It'll feel great. We love when people pick us to lose. I feel like it just gives us way more motivation before the game starts.
I mean, you can't ask for a better start than 2-0. I mean, you just got to keep rolling, staying humble, work hard, and practice, and just go get it.
So I got a couple different questions for each of you. Jake, 6 touchdowns in 2 games. Have you ever had I mean, so I sound ignorant because I heard you were a great player coming in, but have you, it's a genuine question, ever had a stretch of 2 games like this before where you put up 6 touchdowns?
I have not in my career.
What's that? What did the first touchdown of the season feel like for you? And just what did it feel like once you got rolling?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, it's not too hard with the line that I got to put up the numbers that I can. Yeah, the line definitely plays big factor in all the numbers rushing this season so far.
What would you guys say? Because it's interesting when I'm talking to people, I see Jake. It's like he's quick. He makes the first guy miss. You're not the fastest guy in the room. You're big. You can run people, but you're not the biggest guy out there either. But it's just like you don't waste movement. You make the first cut, and then you're going like, what do you guys feel like makes Jake so good in the backfield?
He's just an absolute all-around dog. He gets it done. When you hand the ball, you know he's gaining yards.
Sense of IQ. I mean, his IQ is insane. He knows where he's going all the time. He's able to follow his line and pick up those extra yards. It's always great.
Jake, for you, does it feel different out there in the backfield this year? And like I said, I know you had a great season last year, but are things looking like the defense is slower? Is the field looking bigger or what?
I mean, it's feeling the same. I mean, definitely some key factors from last year's line that we replaced with some benefits. I think that both lines were great lines, and yeah, I think both lines were great lines. I think my brother definitely gaining the experience from last year is a big help. Definitely for a couple of our O-linemen gaining the experience from last year. Because last year our O-line was very new. Now we have a couple kids with a lot of experience, and they definitely help me do my job, make it a lot easier for me.
What's it like for you? You have a twin brother, but he's on the line. He's not a running back.
Yep.
And you have a younger brother who's also on the team. What's it like playing the 3 of you being on the same team?
I mean, it feels amazing just having that brotherhood already established in the team before the team even starts. I mean, there's a bunch of brothers on the team. Just having that brotherhood. I mean, I got cousin on the team, brothers. It just feels great. I mean, my brother's been my center my whole life. So, center and DN, we've been playing together our whole life, and it just feels natural at this point.
Dylan, what did the first touchdown of the season feel like to you? You went up there over someone, kind of just carried him into the end zone there. What the first regular season touchdown, what did that feel like?
It felt great. I really want to get that first one in there. So, I really did. I did whatever I could to get me in the end zone.
I want to ask you, I saw you had something written on your sleeve. What is the symbolism or significance of?
It says "for done." He was one of my dad's really good friends. He was a coach at the Tech. He passed away right before I got to the Tech. I was really excited to be able to play for him, but he passed away before I got there. So now I write it on my cleats and I write it on my turf tape.
What's it like playing with your dad as a coach on the coaching staff? I mean, that's an experience that a lot of kids don't get at the high school level. To me, I lost my dad when I was a teenager. He was, like my hero, my most important person. And what's it like to have that experience of sharing something like that with your dad?
I mean, it feels great 'cause, like with the dad, you have a connection. But it also feels pretty normal because my whole life he's really been my coach. So it feels like not much has changed.
Against Bedford, you basically were one-on-one with a kid who's going to Boston College on scholarship with NIL money coming in. Kid who's listed at 6'4", they say he runs a 4.5 40 as his official time. I know he's going there as a linebacker, but as a wide receiver, that's about as tough a cover as you're going to have, and I feel like you did as good a job as possible on him. I think he only had 3 catches in the game. I know he hit a touchdown, but you had 3 big pass defenses in that, including the final play of the game where they threw it up into the end zone to him. You guys are up by 1 touchdown. That's kind of deciding the game right there. If he catches it, momentum swings. Who knows what happens? Just what was that matchup like for you in that game?
I mean, you gotta give him props. He's big. He's a great player. But I've guarded him before, so it wasn't that much different. But I just watched film, prepared for him all week. That's about it.
So before I even ask him, I want to ask you two guys. So your starting quarterback is a senior, playing behind one of the best players in Massachusetts, in Sid Tildesley. So Sid graduates. That's a huge hole to fill at, people would say, the most important position on the field in the quarterback. What do you guys feel about the pressure that Adam was facing coming into the season and how he's done so far in 2 games?
Full confidence. We rep everything out in practice. Nothing changes in the game. Just do what we do in practice. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I got all confidence in the guy next to me. I mean, big role to fill, but I think he's the guy to do it, definitely.
How's it been for you? Like, what was your feeling coming into the season, and what's it been like? I know you played great in preseason, but like it's different when the lights are on. It's nighttime, everything. What's it been like for you?
I mean, props to Sid. He's a great player. He went to Harvard, but you just gotta play your own game, I guess. I know people say that I have some big shoes to fill, and I agree with them. But as long as I just do what I do and just play football, you can't go wrong with that, I guess.
Bedford, now I'm getting confused if it was Bedford or Linfield. The first snap, it was a scramble for you.
It was.
Was that Bedford or was that Linfield?
Bedford.
All right, so the Bedford game, first play of the game, it's a run, pick up some good yardage. What did that first snap in a game that's official feel like for you out there?
Definitely my heart was racing. I was feeling nervous, my first varsity start, but as the drives went on and we got more up and down the field, I calmed myself down. I got less nervous and I just played football.
So game 2 is when you had your touchdown passes.
Yeah.
You two straight drives you connected with Dyllon, and then you found Nate Smith. What was it like getting those first 2 touchdown passes?
Oh, I mean, it felt great. I didn't even know what to do. I ran straight to the sideline, and Coach Pratt told me to go congratulate Dyllon. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, much more to come, I guess. But
for all 3 of you guys, when you look back on it now, last year you guys go undefeated. You win a state title. That's something that like 99% of high school players in football, especially when it's so competitive, will never experience a state championship. Like, it's such a rarity. Now that you've had some distance from it, just what would you say about that experience looking back on it?
It felt great because, like you said, not a lot of teams around here do that. So it's pretty cool to be one of the teams to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it felt amazing. Just playing in Gillette, being able to win, definitely. Against a team that we lost to the year before, it felt amazing, but onto bigger and better things this year, definitely.
I can't compare to these guys, but just being there on the sideline last year was amazing. The atmosphere was crazy. I mean, it was freezing, but it was still fun to be there.
So you guys are all seniors. And no matter what you're trying to do after this year, whether you're going to the working world, you're going to college, if you're going to prep school, if you're going to play a sport or football or not, even if you play football somewhere after this, it's never quite the same. This is your last year at a 4-year high school with this group of kids that you've spent the last 4 years with. Just what feelings do you have around this being sort of the last hurrah as a group together?
It's tough. Like, I'm going to college for baseball, so this is the last time I'm ever going to play football. But I wouldn't want to do it with another group than these guys.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird feeling, especially playing with kids you've played pretty much your whole life. Just knowing that this is the last year, it's a crazy feeling. You just gotta cherish every moment you got.
Yeah, I mean, time is on the essence. Like, you gotta live the best on the field. I mean, you gotta cherish every moment. I would die for these boys. I would do it whatever I need to do to help these guys get where they need to be. And yeah, I mean, I love playing with these guys.
So sort of two final questions are, and I asked the other group this too, but like they'll talk about teams having an identity or something they hang their hat on. What would you say this year's team's identity is?
Brotherhood.
Yeah.
And what are the keys for the team? I don't want to say to win another state title because I think that's an unfair expectation, even though you guys have the potential, obviously. Great team, but I just don't think that's fair. So the way I'll phrase it is, what are the keys for you guys to be the best team you can be at the end of the season?
Working as hard as we can, like we do in practice every single day. Repping out all the plays, all of our game plans, and just getting everything down to a T.
Yeah, taking it week by week, definitely a big factor. Can't look past anybody.
Just don't get ahead of yourself. I mean, reps, everything, IQ, film, and just overall team chemistry is perfect for what we need to make a run.
Well, guys, thank you guys for being here. We're really excited for Friday night. The atmosphere there is unreal for us, so we're looking forward to it, and we're looking forward to another great season. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.